Today I fucked up by telling my other half something about my body. So myself and my partner have been together a few months. Our relationship is great and very physical and loving. The sex is good. That is not the issue here. We had a mishap the other day where my partner managed a loud orgasm which I accidentally broadcast to my uni online class, but other than that all is well. Now we come to today. I should preface this with the fact our relationship is open, not like that, and honest, with nothing being off the table. We are both adults, in our 30s, with children, and we talk about everything under the sun. Never has she batted an eyelid at anything I have said. That is until today. She was showering and I frequently join her in the shower. I needed a pee, and whilst I was doing so I managed to open my mouth and say something I wish I could take back. I mentioned my large, baggy, foreskin. Now I have known about this item of my anatomy for a while. I'm quite attached to it, truth be told. So I mentioned my extensive bell-end cover and she looked at me aghast. Open-mouthed she asked me how I knew it was baggy. Well, this is where I truly fucked up. I proceeded to pinch the end of my end and fill my baggy friend with piss. The fact this took a while to fill is a testament to my volumetric abundance. Then with a smile I released the stream of piss into the toilet. My partner now looks at me in disgust. I mumble something about being proud in my little guy's holding capacity and slide off. She looks at me different and I do wish I had kept my secret talent to myself. She thinks I'm weird for doing my little stunt, and weird for showing another human it, especially someone who I wish to continue being intimate with. So Reddit, I lay this out there and ask the gentlemen in the audience if they can, and have, done this trick. Ladies, is it weird? And has a man ever shown you this talent? I fear I'm one in a million of fucked up weirdos. Too long didn't read. I told my missus I have a baggy foreskin and proved it by filling it up with piss in a misguided pride in my member's secret talent. I wouldn't have had an issue with it. Probably would have been impressed as well. Name, comment, win here. I think she'll get over it. It seems like she may be second-hand embarrassed or something. I mean, I wasn't embarrassed about it until she was all weirded out. She can't handle you, bro. Can't handle my weirdness for sure. My husband does dumb things like this regularly and I just laugh. It's really not a big deal. We had a mishap the other day where my partner managed a loud orgasm which I accidentally broadcast to my uni online class, but other than that all is well. Today I fucked up within a today I fucked up. I love it. I posted about it last week. It was awkward. Today I fucked up by taking a bath, which led to spending V-Day with my so rubbing antacid all over me. So today I fucked up. Actually today. Sorry in advance for the bad formatting. I'm on my phone and trying. 2 nights ago I messed up my neck in the most adult way possible. I turned my head in bed slightly to the left and threw my neck out on my pillow. Last night the pain got so bad I was thinking about going to the hospital. Like, if I got to the hospital and asked me to rate me pain on a scale of 10, I would say 11. I'm in tears. I can't be in my own bed. I keep snoring cause my neck is in an awkward position. If the pain isn't waking me up, the snoring is. I was really overwhelmed. I'm in a ton of pain and nothing is working. I took a Tylenol PM and had like 3 hours of sleep, so I was extra drowsy. My cat kept trying to take the heating pad from me. The chiropractor is closed. Yay. Sunday. I went to the pharmacy, already having tried literally every other treatment. I decided to try capsaicin cream marketed for back pain and stuff. My mom swears by it. Applied, was fine for 4 hours. It really helped. I could move again. It was a glorious 4 hours. Eventually, everything started to hurt again. I couldn't move my body and my arm was feeling funny again. I thought I would just take a nice hot bath since clearly the cream wore off, and go to bed. I took a bath. A hot bath. Felt fine, no symptoms. I thought after 4 hours it would all be off, and instead of just washing it off under the shower head before going in, I just went in. 20 minutes later I am crying on my bed googling and getting all the worst answers. Don't be Dr. Google. I'm standing under a cold shower trying to wash whatever cream was somehow still on me, freezing my nips off. I'm standing under the coldest setting and it still feels like hot water. It doesn't feel like a sunburn. It feels like when you burn your finger while cooking, but everywhere. It's clearly not working. My skin is redder. I'm not thinking clearly. Dr. Google said something about blistering. I can't see any on my shoulder, but I can't see my neck. My fiance mistakes my white-colored birthmarks for blistering. I freak out even more. My skin is hot. It's burning. I'm crying. I can't put on a shirt. I'm freaking about the blistering, though I now know he mistook the birthmarks for blistering. My fiance is Googling while I run around and wipe down with a cold wet towel. My dog looks concerned. My cat wants nothing to do with this. Finally, smartly, the Google search ended with the recommendation to call poison control. Next thing I know, I'm spending V-Day freaking out to the lady on the phone who recommends rubbing liquid antacid all over me. So we ended our romantic V-Day with him rubbing antacid all over my back. The lady on the phone did say that this has been the strangest recommendation she's given. So I guess that's a win for us. Feeling shitty, but better. Currently laying in bed covered in antacid and ice packs while watching The Office. My neck still hurts though. Too long didn't read. I gave myself a chemical burn desperately trying to treat a bad pinched nerve with capsaicin cream. Ended with my so applying antacid as a romantic Valentine's Day activity. I once used one of those icy hot type patches after using an icy hot cream. They were made by a different company and unfortunately used different active ingredients. Man, that burning hurt so bad. I had a perfect square red mark for the next few days. Wish I had known about the antacid though. I wonder if milk/butter would have helped like it does with oral capsaicin burning. I've done this as well. Olive oil or vegetable oil will also remove it. Dude, so sorry this happened. I had to laugh though, when you said, my dog looks concerned and my cat wants nothing to do with this. And I must know, for future reference, if the liquid antacid worked. It weirdly did. It wasn't immediate. I left the antacid on me and applied ice packs. Now I'm okay enough. Sadly, I know of what you speak. As soon as I read the word capsaicin I knew what this would be. My theory with that stuff is that it burns so much that your body forgets to mention the other pain. I must have used more than you as I did not get a grace period immediate burning pain. For what I finally found that worked was, oddly, oil. If I recall correctly, the capsaicin is not soluble in water, so washing etc. doesn't help. The acid/base thing doesn't really work either. But it is soluble in oil, so that can help to get it off. My condolences, and sympathy. Whatever you do, don't touch your eyes. I'm forever telling people that if you have a sore back, rub Tiger Balm, or whatever, on your elbow. You're guaranteed to stop thinking about your back. Winking face. Today I fucked up by flossing my teeth. Obligatory. This was not today, Lamau. Alright, strap on your boots BC, I'm about to take you on a wild ride. So I started university in 2016, and came down with the most horrendous bout of freshers flu. As in, I got pneumonia. Ever since then, I have had a continuous, heavy cough. It has gotten progressively worse. For the past 2 years, this has meant vomiting multiple times per day from extreme coughing. I have been unable to even walk very far without being exhausted. Trip to the supermarket had me taking a nap when I got home out of sheer fatigue. I had at least 10 different doctors try to figure out what was going on. Asthma nurses telling me that this wasn't like any case of asthma they'd ever seen. I've had CT scans, X-rays, sputum cultures. I was visiting an asthma nurse once a fortnight with no improvement, and I've been on 4 different inhalers and various other steroids as well as antibiotics for chest infections about 3 or 4 times a year. Needless to say, COVID has been a scary time. Anyway, fast forward to about 2 weeks ago. It's 3 AM. I start having a particularly bad coughing fit, vomiting and the usual ensues. A couple of hours go by and this is bad. My mum is considering ringing an ambulance because I can't catch my breath at all. And then suddenly, I cough up something stringy. I pull it out of my mouth half expecting to see like a piece of lung or something, but it's white and frayed. My partner and I realize that it is floss. About an inch of dental floss. We Google it. Floss, being a very small amount of plastic, would not appear on an X-ray or a CT scan. Ever since, I have been gradually getting better. Immediately, it felt like I could take a full breath for the first time. I obviously still need to build up strength again, and even going for a walk is a big deal for me, but I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, and man, the dark has been so fucking shitty. Too long didn't read. I inhaled a piece of floss and it made me chronically ill for years. So you've had this cough because a piece of floss was stuck in your airways since 2016? Yup. I read the title and was curious, pissing myself laughing by the end of the story. Ha 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 ha. I've had bad freshers flu before, but not this bad. Needless to say, I'm scared of floss now. Lamau, I'm gonna buy a water pick ASAP. Glad you are better. How awful. Friend's 3-year-old stuck a toy up her nose and it was between nose and throat. Constantly sick, didn't look well, and doctors didn't listen to mom, who thought she had stuck a toy up her nose. Finally a medical resident pulls it out 2 years later. Child is finally gaining weight, looks healthy, etc. Scary stuff. That's so crazy. Doctors who don't listen to patients are the downfall of the medical profession. Maybe the doctors can find out whether it's the only one or not. That's a really good point, actually. Good shout. That's awesome that you coughed it up. What a blessing. Happy for you.